name's Rob Benson. I'm director of H2 Loco, new basketball program in the low country of South Carolina, trying to represent a whole area from essentially Georgia all the way up to Charleston and inland about 50 miles or so. So give those kids the best opportunity they can to get exposure, to get out there, run the circuit, go against the best kids possible, get some free educations, you know, all while bringing the community together and playing together for the first time. So it's a labor of love. We're having a good time doing it. We've been successful thus far, and we're looking at a big, strong spring.
Inside looking empty, yeah. You ain't feel complete. Half up like it's semi, like it's
Well, I knew I had to get basketball over the summer happening so that I wasn't coming back to the school year rusty. And I wanted to make sure that I was with a good program, and I had heard that a nearby one was H2O, so that's why I joined.
I was going to play with a different team over COVID, but then they canceled because of COVID, and Mr. Rob got together a couple of local girls in this area, so we decided to play travel, and I really liked it a lot. It was pretty good.
You can stay or the guys time to let go.
They developed my character a lot because on the court, you got to handle stuff well, and they don't allow all of that, you know, rowdy stuff to happen. So yeah, and develop my skills.
They're pretty good with dealing with pressure and making sure that you don't feel like the weight of the whole entire game is on your shoulders towards the end when it's getting really close. But they're also really good at like keeping you excited about playing and enjoying the game, even when you're not doing too well.
Coach Mike's a really good coach, and then Coach Rob just really helps everyone like chase their dreams and gets where they want to be.
Well, I think what we've accomplished thus far is sort of merging the area a little bit. There's a bunch of AAU programs that are now playing together as H2, so it's maybe the most comprehensive look we've had of all the kids in this area.
They were all really committed to coming to every practice and every AAU tournament, so it was really fun, like hanging out with people that we didn't know and getting close with them from other areas.
And certainly we're going to be running at a much higher, much more competitive level than anyone has around here in the past. So that's something I'm looking forward to. But ultimately it's an exposure program, so it's really about getting kids that didn't have the opportunity to be seen in the past to get free educations, right? We want to get as many kids good rankings. We want to get as many kids scholarship offers and the opportunity, you know, to advance themselves via education and basketball. That's what it's all about. What's interesting about it is if you look at, the girls are running on the insider exposure circuit this spring, and one of the things I find kind of interesting about it is if you look at the teams that have been released on the circuit, they represent areas and geographies that these current girls had to travel to play at that competitive level in the past. So what we really tried to do is make it so that it was more convenient to train, to be dedicated, to care, to go hard, to grind. I mean, the life experiences you get by being on the road, by being in these kind of tournaments is wonderful, but the things you get out of life from having the discipline, from working hard, from setting goals, trying to achieve them, I mean, that's where it's at. We're trying to make successful kids here, and part of that's obviously basketball, part of that's, you know, wanting to get them to the next level, but, you know, we want to make sure that they're well-rounded and that they're doing the best thing with every decision that they come across in their life, you know, and we think some of that can be taught through the discipline of basketball for sure.
Not my prime, hey.